Welcome back to another video. Today's review is focused on Atlanta, Season 3, Episode 10, entitled Tarrare. And the official synopsis of Tarrare is, yo, Tarrare was a real person. Wild. They gotta stop biting these shows though. And before I give up my review, please like the video, subscribe or comment, or just watch the video and keep going on with your night. Episode 10, without a shadow of a doubt, it was the weirdest episode of Atlanta in this season because of just everything that was just revealed. So many just twists and turns. It was just extremely over the top. But yeah, here we go. As this episode is mostly a Van focused episode, Ern, Darius, Al makes little or no appearance at all in this season finale. And we finally find out what has been going on with Van, as in why has she been doing the things that she's been doing when it comes to like acting out, tweaking, stealing. As I felt like the plot for this episode, it wasn't bad, as things do go from 0 to 100 when it comes with the plot, as this felt like that episode back in season 2 of Bibby, where Al was trying to get his hair cut, but Bibby forced him to go to these different places to like get stuff done or whatever. And each place became a lot more crazier than the other one. Like it felt like that, but this time being Van. As Van, she reunites with some old friends that she sees, but this time around, Van is a different person. Like she has changed her whole personality, and you could say that she is like a French model now. Like people know her by her model look, her new hairstyle. Like Van has basically changed her whole personality. Candace from season 2 is the friend that she sees, and the way that Candace was able to like come to Paris is just weird and crazy. I'm not going to kink shame anybody. You can do whatever, but there are some things that do deserve to be shamed because it's just weird. Like golden showers are not that bad, but that's not the weirdest out of all of them. I'll just say that. And Van, though, she is on a mission because she is looking for a mystery package that she needs to get. And with Candace and her gang of friends, Van takes them onto a crazy journey all throughout of Paris. Like she tries to look for somebody that may have the package. It just goes from 0 to 100. They almost become t-shirts. She has this big baguette on her back, like a baseball bat, and she is just looking for this package for so many reasons. She then goes to a few more places where she goes to this art exhibit and she finds someone that may have the package. And I think this is the first time we've ever seen Van almost kill somebody. Like she almost put this guy on a t-shirt with a baguette, a hard baguette. Like where does that happen? What's going on? But the package though was creepy. Cannibalism is something that I never thought would be mentioned in Atlanta, but this is a weird show. And I think it does makes a huge point of how famous celebrities, famous people are into some weird mess like cannibalism or some weirdo type of time. Like celebrities are on some BS a lot of the times, on some weird time for many different reasons. And I did like that part of the point. Alexander Skarsgård, a well-known actor, makes an appearance. His character is weird as also. Like Van actually tries to set him up with some drugs for the randomest of reasons. I don't know why. I felt like the characters though, this time around, Candace from season 2 and her group of friends, they all did a good job with their performances. Candace especially, because she can tell she was just freaked out with Van. You could tell that something is just not right with Van and everything else. It all heads to a breaking point where all of them go to this party with all the celebrities that I just mentioned, where they're basically having fried hands, and Van, she loses it. Like she somehow just snaps after Candace talks about her life, her family, And it's finally revealed what Van has been going through. And I think what she's going through is depression. I'm not no expert, but it just seems like that because she said that one day she just woke up and she just didn't know who she was. Like everyone else knows who they are, but not Van. And she just did a lot to change her personality. She just did a lot to like find something different. And I felt bad for her. Like I really did feel bad for Van because seeing everybody else become more successful or just have different things happen to them and nothing's happening to you is definitely going to hurt in many ways. Like I felt pretty bad for Van, but this episode does have like a post-credit scene where Earn does make an appearance, but there's a mystery bag that he's given by his name, but it's not Earn's. And it turns out to be the white Earn from those first few episodes, telling those crazy stories and everything else, and his family, and them just zooming in on his picture. Like, I don't know if that's supposed to symbolize something, but that is how season 3 officially ended. The plot, though, it wasn't bad. It went from 0 to 100 real freaking quick. The performances, though, they were good as always. The music or whatever, they weren't bad as well. Season 3, though, it has been 4 years since the gang was last seen together, and season 3, in my opinion, it did not disappoint, as it felt like they never left. And so some of these episodes I really did like, and then there were other episodes that I thought weren't bad, but I did not like as much. But I still felt like season 3, though, was definitely the craziest out of all of them, with everything that they talked about, or the guest stars that they had, or just the weird, creepy mess that was shown, like this episode. As for what is going to happen with season 4, I think most of the gang is going to come back. But as for Van, I don't think she's going to come back to Atlanta. I think she might stay in Paris to continuing to find herself. And if she does goes back to Atlanta, then I could see her getting some help by any means. But I could imagine season 4 to be something really crazy. I hope it goes out with a bang and just be on like some season 1, season 2 type of time. But I would say, despite that, though, Atlanta season 3 was a pretty good season. And I would say my rating for this season would probably have to be maybe 4 stars out of 5. So thank you for watching. And until next time, goodbye.